Hi, I'm Healy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Backyard Shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the environment is a little bit different. We are inside for today's Backyard Shenanigans video instead of outside in the garden. I did go outside earlier this morning to put my hummingbird bath back outside. I had to make a few changes of it. I did upload a short, so make sure you check that out. I gave a brief preview of the 5-gallon bucket and raised bed area of the garden. I will do a full-length Backyard Shenanigans update video this weekend and upload it next week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But in today's Backyard Shenanigans video, I want to talk about my fall garden. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may know, I said that this year 2023 was a late year for me as far as gardening. We had like some crazy weather like the end of 2022, beginning of 2023. For me in my area, Southern California, zone 10, we got an excessive amount of rain. It was just ridiculous, y'all. My backyard, my raised beds was almost flooding. I did plant some things between like that November and March time frame, but most of the stuff, y'all, it kind of like drowned out. So that was that. Plus the fact that I'm doing another major overhaul of my garden, y'all. Don't I seem to do that like once a year? But I'm doing another major overhaul of the garden. You saw in previous videos, posts, and YouTube shorts that I did complete a 5-gallon bucket stand that I built myself and a 15-gallon planter pot stand that I built myself. Those are placed, they have buckets in them, plants in them, things are growing beautifully. I've shown you that in previous Backyard Shenanigans videos and some YouTube shorts and community posts, so make sure you check those out. So I got that part done. Now the last and just most detailed and what's going to take me the longest is tackling the area where I have the 2 4x4 and the 1 8x4 raised beds. Now I started sifting the soil out of one of the 4x4 raised beds. I have the other 4x4 cleared. I just need to sift that soil and prep the yellow pallets that I have underneath them. The new setup for my garden is going to be yellow pallet raised beds, and I'll explain more to that as I get closer to it. But that's going to be the new setup, along with 20-inch pots for some fruit trees and other plants that I have. And y'all, I'm so excited, but it's gonna take a lot of work and some more time because I have to prep the ground, I have to expand an area, I have to level out stuff. Y'all, it's gonna be some work. And with this on, y'all, problems that I'm having with my arm are definitely slowing me down in all areas, because like I need my arm for almost everything, but you know, especially in my garden. It's still not gonna stop me, y'all, for planning for this fall, because I mean we already in the middle of August. Can you believe it? Just 2023, y'all. What? It's already the middle of August. Yesterday I did, I believe, a community post, and I just showed you some pictures of some things that I'm gonna be using planting my fall garden. So the first thing that I did was went through my seed inventory. I looked at what grows well in zone 10 for this time frame. I picked out the seeds and I organized them according to the pallets that I'm gonna put them on. Now, from what it looks like, and I could be wrong, things could change, they probably will, but it looks like I'll be able to fit 6 small pallets in my garden area and 4 20-inch planter pots. And this is with like barely a foot of walk space between them, y'all. So I don't know, it might end up being 5 instead of 6, you know, we'll see. But I have planned out for 5 pallets. Actually, I planned for 6, but the 6th pallet is sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. So if something happens and I run out of space for the pallets, I ain't gonna worry about it because I can put potatoes in my grow bags. I have 30-gallon and 45-gallon grow bags. I just have to find out somewhere to put them, y'all. But I have my seeds for my 5 pallets organized. If y'all remember these, I bought these photo albums from the $1.25 tree or the 99 and more cent store. These are, I believe, 4x6 photo albums, but I use them to put my seeds. So this is for pallet number 1, and for here I have Calabrese broccoli, and I'm gonna be putting all of these in starter trays and starter cups. So I already wrote my little popsicle stick. I'm gonna be doing, so I have what I'm planting, broccoli, if you can see that. So broccoli, this will be 1 in a cup, and this is Calabrese green sprouting broccoli. Then I have Copenhagen Market early cabbage. I have one of those. Oh, sorry for the glare, y'all. And I remember from last time, because you remember when I transplanted the cabbage and the broccoli into the 5-gallon buckets, and I had 2, especially the cabbages. I had 2 cabbages in a 5-gallon bucket. You can only do 1 for a 5-gallon bucket. And another note, so this broccoli, so this is 2022 seeds. I finally used up all of the 2021 seeds last time, but this cabbage is 2021. Those cabbages that I planted before and I had them 5-gallon buckets, y'all, that was 2021 seeds, and them cabbages was humongous. So that's a 2021 seed. Then I have Snowball X cauliflower. This is a 2023 seed. Everything is going in either a tray. So the trays are 12 cells per tray. And then I have different size cups. Let me show you right quick. So I have this size cup, y'all, and it's dirty because like I be using them. But this is a snack Belvita snack bite cinnamon brown sugar, y'all, and I saved the container because I was like, this is a good planter cup. So I use this, it works well for me. This is a 3.25 ounce cup, and this is about average size. So I have this kind of cup. I think I have 5 or 6 of those. I have these that I bought from, I think it was a 99-cent store, and I don't think they have a size, but I believe these are like the 3-inch square pots. You see they have holes in the bottom. So I have several of these. I think I only pulled out like 4 or 5 because I was trying to reuse what I already used. I have a whole bunch of new and additional pots and cups and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just trying to reuse what I already used until I can't use it no more. Then I'll pull out something new. I also have these smaller cups, and this is definitely 99-cent Dollar Tree whatever, and this is, y'all, this is so thin and so weak. It's thinner than this, but you can see the size difference. And I'm gonna try to sow the seeds in the cups of the size that are most likely matched. So things like the cabbage and the cauliflower, those things that I know that's gonna grow big, I'm more likely to put it in either this size cup, or I also have some of my Bonnie cups left over from plants that I bought. So, you know, larger size, and then the smaller plants, I'll put them in the smaller cups. And that's only because I am not exactly sure how long it's gonna take me to finish the overhaul, because it's a lot of work. Like I said, it's a lot of prep work that I have to do to level the ground and, you know, build up low spots. You know, all of that stuff have to be done first, but that's after I break down the raised beds, which is after I sift all of the soil, which is after I get everything out of the raised beds, because everything is out of the 2 4x4 raised beds, the left and the right 4x4 raised beds. That's done. One side is sifted, I just have to sift the other side. But in the back, I still have the bare bones cherry tree plants. We harvested every cherry tomato, and I cut them back all to tomato cage height. So they are bare, they look like bare roots. If they survive, they survive. If they don't, they don't. It's okay, y'all. I still have 3 baskets of cherry tomatoes. I'm looking right at them right now, y'all. We still have a lot of cherry tomatoes, so we good. We good with cherry tomatoes. I actually have patio tomatoes and a mystery tomato, which I don't think is gonna make it. And y'all, the tomato plant that I had in my compost bin, y'all, I forgot about it. I wasn't watering it. I wasn't taking care of it. I think the birds was starting to peck and eat at it. It gave up the ghost. So the compost bin tomato plant is done and over with. The mystery tomato plant, I had 2 of them. One of them already gave up the ghost. I don't know. The other one looked like it's kind of struggling. But the 2 patio tomato plants, they look very healthy. Shout out to the fellow gardener who gave me those seeds. So those are from seeds. They are doing well, and I'm just very pleased. The last thing that I have, because if you look at the spreadsheet, let me pop that up, but a spreadsheet where I calculated how many cells I had in the trays and then how many cups, like these individual cups that I had. I'm gonna end up having to sow 2, 3, I think the most I did was 3 seeds per cup. Now in the cell trays, I'm trying to do just 1 seed per cell tray because those cell trays are small. I think it's the 1x1. It's a real small cell tray, so I'm trying to only plant 1 seed. But I have 72 individual cells, so that's 72 seeds. I think I have 19 cups if you count all of the different kinds of cups I have. I have 19 of those, but then I went back in my little garden stash, y'all, and guess what else I'm gonna be using? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Toilet paper rolls. So this one, and I saved, like the tissue paper that, just be around here at the end. I ripped that off and I put it at the bottom. And I'm just gonna sit this in the bottom of my container with the tissue paper at the bottom. Fill the tube with the seed starting mix and just plant the seed. And it'll just grow through, and I can put this whole thing down in the ground when I transplant it. But I think I started throwing them away, y'all, and I have 6 of these, but that still gives me 6 more containers where I could plant an individual seed. Now let me continue on with some of the seeds. So for palette 1, y'all, and I have kale, mustard, bunching onions, white onions, yellow onions in palette 1. And I know there's long day, medium day, and short day onions. I am experimenting and I am trying all kind of onions. Now for my zone and area and my parallel and everything where I live, I'm supposed to do short day onions. Whatever the Texas Grano, I think I'm supposed to do short day onions. And I believe the yellow and the white onions are, I think they long day. But y'all, I'm gonna plant them anyway. I mean, I'm experimenting. It's my garden and I can plant what I want to. Plant what I want to. Plant what I want to. You would plant too if you had a garden. Hashtag do you boo, right? All right, so in palette number 2, y'all, I'm doing sweet corn. I'm trying sweet corn. I'm trying sweet corn. I mean, it's an experiment, y'all. If it grows, it grows. If it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's okay. So I'm doing sweet corn. I am doing sugar snap peas. I am doing giant noble spinach in this palette, but on another palette, I'm doing another kind of spinach. Oh, well, look like that's it. That's it for this. So spinach, sugar snap peas, and corn. And I think because the corn, grows so tall and big and stuff, that's why I only have a few things in this palette. Palette number 3, I am doing Black Beauty eggplant, Go Big okra, the Texas onion, white onion, yellow onion, Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. That's the other kind of spinach I'm doing. Zucchini, Black Beauty squash, and that's it. And I'm trying to limit myself by only doing a few plants of each type. But if you know me, if you've been watching my channel and stuff, I tend to overgrow. But that's okay, y'all, because I am part of a garden group now. I have joined a local garden group, and I probably shared like 1,000. Well, not shared, like I gave them away like probably 1,000 or 2,000 cherry tomatoes, like all together, to help me. But it is so refreshing to spend time with a group of like-minded people, and in this case it's gardening. And I just, y'all, it's a highlight of the time that we spend together. I really do appreciate it. It's only a couple times a month, you know, for like an hour or two, but it's good, y'all. I enjoy it. So all right, palette number 4. Here is the Detroit dark red beets. I have Nantes coreless carrots, a pumpkin, y'all. I'm gonna try a pumpkin. Early scarlet globe radish, French breakfast radish, which I heard is really good, so I'm excited about that. And that's it for here. I didn't want to plant too much because of the pumpkin. I don't know how big it's gonna get. I don't even know if it's gonna make it, but I don't want to plant too many, you know, things, because I want the pumpkin to have what it needs. And y'all, look, now y'all remember last time when I planted the beets, I did carrots, I did radishes and stuff, and well, everything came out a nice size except for the carrots. The carrots came out so small, but carrots have a much longer growing time than the beets and the radishes. And because these are root crops, y'all, that NPK, your nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, I needed to fertilize or amend my soil with more phosphorus. By the time the carrots got into their growing phase where they needed that phosphorus for good root growth, well, the beets and the radishes and turnips also, everything else, every other root crop had already soaked up all of the phosphorus. So NPK, if you think of it, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, nitrogen up, so that's all of your leafy greens and leaf and above the soil line growth. Phosphorus down, so that's all of your root crops and root vegetables, your tubers, things that grow under the ground. And then K for potassium is all around, so that's the overall health, the fruits, the blooms, the root structure, all of that kind of stuff. So nitrogen up, phosphorus down, potassium all around. Okay, and then palette 5. Y'all, the number is missing because my label maker ran out of tape. I have some more tape, y'all, but I gotta find it. Anyway, I know that this is palette number 5. And in here, I will be growing some Waltham broccoli. Again, these are 2021 seeds. And I'm gonna see how they work. I mean, they grew beautifully when I used them last year. So 2021 seeds on the broccoli. I'm also gonna be growing Fairy's round Dutch cabbage. This is 2022 seeds. So y'all, unless it's a 2021 seed, and I think I might have maybe 2 or 3 2023 seeds, all of the seeds I'm planting are gonna be 2022. I have a large container, and I think I took a picture of it before, but if I can't find it, I'll take another picture and pop it up right here, y'all. I have that whole multicolored tray of trays or container of containers of 2022 seeds, and it is packed to the brim. I have the same similar thing, but I got a different color of that same type of container of 2023 seeds packed to the brim. I got seeds, y'all. I have seeds, so I don't mind experimenting to see, okay, maybe, you know, let me plant this. I know it's not, you know, specifically on the chart, and it's not in you know, the almanac grid and all this kind of stuff, y'all. But I'm gonna do what I want to do. What else I got in pallet 5? I have collards, cauliflower, garlic, kale, mustard, bunching onion, the Texas onion, and Walla Walla onion. So what I did is, because you know y'all, I ain't finna put like, I can't split the pack, and I'm not gonna put other packs for placeholders, but stuff that I already grew in, it's already in other pallets. I just put these sticks for like the placeholder. That way I know what I got growing and what. Y'all, I am doing so much better on my labels. Y'all saw, if you watched the YouTube short from just earlier this morning, or if you saw one of my other Backyard Shenanigans videos, I have everything labeled. I use the labels from the $1.25 tree and the 99 and more cent store, but after I ran out, I was about to go to the store, y'all, and buy some more, and I was like, you are not DIY for nothing. You know, don't talk about it, be about it. So I took one of my last ones that I bought from the store. I traced it out on some like flexible cutting board plastic I have. So not as rigid as the store-bought ones, but rigid enough to stand on their own. Y'all, I traced them out a bunch of times. I cut them suckers out. I use my label maker, and now I got DIY labels for the rest of them. So if you see something that's white, that's the store-bought. But if you see something that's kind of translucent or whatever, that's the ones I made. But guess what? I got labels. I'm going to use them. It's not going to be like in previous times when I would do all the videos and couldn't remember what I planted or didn't know the name. And honestly, I'm just doing that for y'all, for real, because like in my head, myself, you know, either I have an idea of what I planted or I can see what it is. But if I'm trying to like on the spot tell you the vegetable, you know, plus the exact type and variety and all that kind of stuff, it's helpful to have the label so I could just cheat and read instead of trying to guess and got to edit it out because I can't remember. But I'm doing better with the labeling. I have the store-bought labels. I made my own labels, and from now on, I will be making my own labels. All I have to do is save one of the store-bought ones, trace it out, cut it with some scissors, y'all, put my little label on there, and we good. So I decided on my seeds. I separated and organized them per pallet. I have my different cups and I have my seed trays. So I got that situated. Now I want to talk about the medium that I'm going to use to grow these starts. Now, if y'all have watched my series of Rite Aid garden shopping videos, y'all know that I went ham on 60%. I did go back and get my 10% difference, y'all, because then the sale went from 60% to 70%. I went to so many different Rite Aids, y'all, buying the 20-inch containers, the strawberry, the rectangle like strawberry containers. I bought all kind of garden stuff. The one gem that I hit on was the medium that I'm going to use to start my seeds, and that is, y'all, this Jiffy seed starting mix. I went to I don't know how many stores, y'all, but this is the Jiffy Natural and Organic Seed Starting Jiffy Mix. This is 10 dry quarts, which is 3 pounds. I got this bag for $2.10, y'all, and I probably bought about 12. I think I ended up with like 12 or 13 bags of it. The ingredients for this seed starting mix, it says in California, which is where I am, and Georgia and all other states. Well, if it's in California and Georgia and all other states, why you just can't just list the ingredients if it's everywhere? It says the mix contains 60 to 70% of sphagnum, peat moss, vermiculite, coir pith, and lime for pH adjuster. So notice this is a soilless seed mix, and that's why I bought this, and that's why I want to start using this when I do my starts. And if you start your plants inside, I highly recommend a soil-less medium, because with soil you attract like gnats and bugs and little small pests and flies and all of that kind of stuff, because they are attracted to the natural compost and the organic material in that soil. When you have a soil-less mix, is nothing really to attract the bugs and stuff to, especially if you're growing inside. So if you're starting your seeds inside, or if you grow inside, I highly recommend a soil-less mix. But baby, do you boo. So I'm gonna be filling up all of the tray cells, my cups, toilet paper rolls with this soilless seed starting mix. But I got an extra little treat. As gardeners, y'all know how we have been saying, and it's been known for decades, probably like the past 40 plus years, that our soil itself have been depleted. And that's why, one of the reasons why we use so many amendments, or we have the need to amend the soil. You amending the soil with NPK fertilizers. You amending the soil with compost. You're using earthworm castings. You're putting lime. You're putting this. You're putting that. You're amending the soil for the nutrients. You're leveling out the pH. You got to do all of this extra stuff because the soil itself has been depleted of its nutrients. Not just the macronutrients, the NPK, but also the micronutrients. I found this particular item. I used to use it for myself. It's nasty though, y'all. It tastes like metal. You only use like 2 drops, or you start off with between 1 to 3 drops per 8 ounces of water. It's preferable that you use juice, because y'all, I'm telling you, this stuff tastes like you like licking on silver or iron or something. It tastes nasty, but it's good for you, and it is trace minerals. Now this particular item that I have, this is Trace Minerals Research brand low sodium concentrate trace mineral drops. Is this item right here. I have a picture of it in case this is not coming through clearly, and y'all can see I was using this, I don't know, probably for like a couple months, and you see it's like all the way to the top, because you only need, like I said, you start off with 1 to 3 drops per 8 ounce, and I think you're supposed to work your way up to 10 drops. Let's see. It says suggested use. This product is all natural, highly concentrated, contains no added preservatives, flavors, or sweeteners, and has a very strong taste. Yes, we recommend mixing it with juice or food and dividing the serving throughout the day to mask the concentrated mineral flavor. Begin regimen by taking 10 drops for 3 consecutive days. Each day thereafter, increase servings by 10 drops up to a half of a teaspoon, which is 40 drops, once or twice daily. For children aged 2 to 3, take 1 drop for every 5 pounds of body weight. So y'all, and you can also use this to remineralize water. It says improve the flavor of distilled reverse osmosis or purified water, adding 20 to 40 drops per gallon, or to taste 2 to 4 drops per glass. Compares to expensive mineral water. So this is what I'm going to add to the mix when I water it. So I'm gonna add these drops to the water, and then that's how I'm going to do the initial water, and maybe like once a week I'll add these drops to the water. My yellow watering can is 56 ounces, so that's a little bit less than half a gallon. And it says here to remineralize water, use 20 to 40 drops per gallon. So what I will probably do, maybe I'll put like 15 drops in a 56 ounces, and we'll water that and see how it goes. So this contains magnesium chloride, sodium, potassium, sulfate, lithium, boron. The ingredients are ionic sea minerals from the Great Salt Lake in Utah, USA. Contains no other added ingredients, is non-GMO. It contains no known allergens, and it is gluten-free. This product contains over 72 ionic trace minerals in varying trace amounts as found in seawater. including those listed above, as well as silicon, selenium, phosphorus, iodine, chromium, manganese, iron, copper, molybdenum, zinc, vanadium. These trace minerals are very important for our body, which is why I used to take this in water, sometimes in juice. Sometimes I put a few drops in my food, mix it in real good, because this stuff is strong. It tastes like you drinking metal. If this is good for our bodies and we supplementing with it because our food does not have the same nutritional value it used to have, I'm going to feed this to the food through the soil to see if that'll help. Now, I was going to do an experiment where I did like half with this and then half without to see what grow faster, stronger, or whatever, y'all. But because I'm so late in the season already, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to add this to everything, and I'll see if I notice a difference. But maybe the next season or the next iteration of planting, I'll do half and half. Or I might take 2 5-gallon buckets and just put a couple plants in one, adding this during the watering, and then the other 5-gallon bucket, same plants, and don't put it, and we could compare. That's something I might be able to do sooner than later, but my focus is to get the yellow palette raised bed garden set up. Y'all, like I said, it's a lot of work. I thought I was gonna have this done by the end of the month and have like a great reveal by Labor Day, but I am very behind, and depending on what the doctor said about my arm, I'm gonna be even more behind. I have no idea when I'm gonna get this done, but I am gonna start these seeds. Today is Friday, so sometime between today and Sunday, I'm gonna have all of these seeds sold in these temporary starter trays and cups, and at least have them growing. They will be outside. Y'all saw the container that I had my starter plants in before, where I made that tool hood over the top. So for the larger cup one, so the tray that I'm gonna have the cups in and stuff like this, I'm gonna put that hood, and then on the other container, same size, I'm just gonna put tulle over the top, because I definitely want to protect my starts for as long as I can before I transplant them into the garden. Because number one, I don't know when that's gonna be, and number two, I don't want everything to be ate up and then I don't have nothing to transplant. So this is the plan. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm just hoping for the best. I just feel like I'm so far behind, y'all. But the good thing about being in Southern California in Zone 10 is that we literally can put seeds in the ground 12 months out of the year. It's always something that you can plant like in the ground. You don't even have to start inside. You can put seeds in the ground outside 12 months out of the year. So I'm probably not as far behind as what I feel, but y'all, that weather though, late 2022, early 2023, come on y'all, that weather was crazy. But all right y'all, that's it for this. I got this video done, thank goodness, because I'm behind on my own schedule today, y'all. It's time for me to exercise. I will be doing my walk at home YouTube videos. I'm going back to Leslie. Y'all, if you watch my other previous, I think I did a YouTube short, or maybe it was a community post. I did a walk at home YouTube video, but it was with a different like exercise person. The mouth didn't match the steps, didn't match the music. Y'all, I was all over the place. So I'm going back to Leslie. I will be doing a 3-mile walk today. Wednesday, I did a 4-mile trail walk outside. Monday, I didn't exercise, but Tuesday, y'all, I tried it with, was that the step aerobics? No, I think I did step aerobics on Froggy Friday, y'all. That was that routine. No, y'all, no. So, but this week I exercised Tuesday, Wednesday, and today Friday instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But y'all, I'm getting it in. I do feel like I have hit a plateau, and almost like my progress is going backwards. But y'all, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. People have said that they see like a slimming down in my face, maybe just a little bit, but I mean, you know, I don't see nothing because I see myself every day. Y'all, my clothes still fit the same. The scale say the same, and the scale look like it's going up a little bit then down, but I'm not going to be deterred. I'm gonna maintain my motivation, my dedication to be a healthier me. I appreciate all of the support that you all give. When you comment and like my walking trail and exercise videos, it does motivate me to keep going, because I feel like you supporting me, you encouraging me, you telling me keep going, you know, you could do it, don't give up. It took me a period of time to gain this weight, and I understand it's going to take me a period of time to lose it. Of course, I want that time to hurry up, but I got to put in the work, and that's what I'm about to do right now. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, so this hair, I should have said this in the beginning, but just real quick, this is the, what did I use? I used the Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean line, the brown bottle, Maui Moisture. I used the shampoo, I used the rinse out conditioner, and I used the hair butter, which I didn't know, but I do now. You can use it as a deep conditioner or as a leave-in. I just used it as a leave-in. Now, this is probably like my third or fourth time using it. I haven't recorded it. Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean was part of the Alphabet series, so go back and check out that video. But since I've been in the garden ripping and running, exercise and all that kind of stuff, I haven't done a hair video. I will do one soon. But this is just the vanilla bean hair butter as a leave-in, and that's it. And I just put 4 plaits. I had 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and I just took them down this morning because I am going to be washing my hair sometime this weekend. I'm gonna look on my shelf, y'all, for the stuff that's already open, see something that I haven't used in a while, and then I'll use that. I kind of wanted to do a video with the Maui Moisture, but because there's not a styler, oh, but y'all, I tested it. I tested this Maui Moisture hair butter as a leave-in with the Anasi Naturals styling custard gel in a brown jar, and I don't think I got any flakes, y'all. I might have just enough of both of them to use in my next wash day, recorded wash day, and that should finish off both of those jars. So maybe I should do that. So Maui Moisture shampoo, Maui Moisture rinse out conditioner, vanilla bean, the vanilla bean hair butter, Maui Moisture, and then the Anasi Naturals custard styling gel in the brown jar. That might be my next wash day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click that notifications bell, share this video, share my Backyard Shenanigans playlist, and share my channel with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed. Now, y'all, let me stop playing around, because I got to get the exercising done, because y'all know it be quick. I've been to change my mind. I'm going to come back to this garden and stuff, but y'all, it's time to put in the work.